What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time, and it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Welcome back. We're going to do, what's the uh-oh? You versus them. What's the uh-oh? All right. Thanks so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, for helping me grow this tribe. Your donations of love, requests for reads, y'all are absolutely amazing to me. Let's drop into the reading screen. We're going to talk about the uh-oh. We're going to see if there is an uh-oh. You versus them. For Libra, it may or may not resonate. That's okay. It doesn't matter if it's in your chart or if you're a cross-watcher. Let's talk about you versus them. If you're here during the live, thumbs up. Click that live chat button down below. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's going on. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot of time invested in this connection. It is a lover's connection, so you may feel like this is your soulmate, your twin flame, your true love pair. This is your person, so to say. And this has been causing you a lot of pain for quite some time. This could be a breakup. We'll see, but this has been causing a lot of pain for quite some time. So let's see what's going on here. A lover's situation. You and another person, you feel like y'all are a match. But there's a lot of time invested in this connection. But a lot more heartache. A lot more heartache. At least over the last maybe year or so. A lot of heartache here. What's going on with this Three of Swords? What's going on with this Three of Swords? Three of Swords. That's heartache. That's a breakup. What's going on with this Three of Swords? Tell me about this Three of Swords for Libra. Yeah, it's a breakup. Oh, boy. Okay, so it is a breakup of a soul bond. Lover's connection, Two of Cups. That's a soul bond to me. So there's been a breakup here. A severing of ties. A lack of communication, a severing ties, a breakup. A lot of heartache. Tell me about Libra in regards to this situation. What's Libra? Okay. Okay. Well, you got some. You're unsure about whether or not to. Let's see who you could be dealing with. Let's see. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio strong, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer strong. Then there's air and there's earth on this as well. So in regards to a rebuild here or a reconnect here, you're unsure because there's a lack of communication from this person. So you're saying, I don't know, I don't know if I should manifest this. I don't know if I should try again or rebuild here. I get it. This is something that you've been dealing with for possibly quite some time, quite a few years. Yeah, there's no growth here. There's no growth. There's no communication. How are you supposed to work with that? And again, no communication, or the communication is absolutely poor. This could be somebody that's in and out of your life, somebody that's on again, off again with you. The communication, I feel, is either spotty, poor, or possibly deceptive, like you can't trust this person, or it's really difficult to communicate with this person. Communication is difficult. Like trying to talk to this person to get on the same page is really difficult. There's no growth here. How can you grow a garden with somebody when you don't have their cooperation? You're not moving forward, there's no cooperation here. No cooperation, no forward movement. How are you supposed to grow something with somebody that you feel is your person when maybe there's friendship, maybe there's barely some effort? Let's change decks. So you're contemplating a new beginning. This could be somebody you're married to, in a relationship with, living with. But there's no cooperation. Okay. So if you're married to this person or in a relationship with this person, you're more single than anything. You're pretty much winging it by yourself. You're like carrying this relationship by yourself. Wow. And you've been carrying this relationship for a while by yourself, meaning you're more single, independent, and free, or you're more alone most of the time. There's no blending of cups. There's no bonding of cups because you can't communicate with this person. There's no growth if there's no communication. Communication is very important in relationships. And if you can't even talk to somebody, how are you supposed to know what to do in a relationship? How are you supposed to work things out together and grow things with someone? That's the problem here. That's the disconnect. There's no emotional growth. Like, this is not even fun anymore. It's not even fun anymore. You don't even enjoy spending time with this person. Oof. There's the moon. So you're really, and this could be somebody that you were married to, are married to, were living with, or in a relationship with for quite some time. I mean, years. I mean, I'm hearing 7 to 10, 7 to 11 years. There's time invested in this, but there's a lot of heartache and a lot of you holding the fort or holding the relationship up by yourself. So in your quiet moments, you're really trying to review this whole connection. Hello, Rocky. This is in your quiet moments and within yourself, you're doing a review of this connection. Let's talk about that, because that seems to be where the energy is flowing towards. There's 2 moons out here. 2 moons. So tell me what this moon is. Okay. So this is what you're contemplating. You're like, I'm not sure if this is going to rebuild or if this is going to grow. This is basic level friendship, some kind of cooperation in the 3D. So this is a person you are interacting with on a regular basis, but it's just barely cooperation, just barely showing up to effort. But that's just in the physical. So we're talking like maybe go out on dates, maybe see each other from time to time, maybe meet up, help each other out with something, maybe check in on each other from time to time. Not really sure, because there's no actual emotional bonding here. The Three of Cups is in reverse twice. And that's what's got you in this. I just got to think about this. Some of you may be in therapy or counseling about this. And I don't believe it's marriage counseling. I believe it's you just doing this healing of this heartbreak yourself. And maybe holding a vision of this being more someday. But you are not getting any interaction from this person, or the communication is absolutely difficult. You already know that there's no, like, you're a good catch. You're a good fit. You're a good person to be in a relationship with. So it's almost like stunning you a little bit. Like, why aren't they interacting with me? Or why aren't we going out on dates? Or why aren't we having fun here? Why there's an element missing, or maybe even two. And this is over time. You've realized this to the point where you're not confused about it. But you're just like, I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a good catch. I know who I am. But why isn't this working? Why aren't we bonding and blending? And why isn't this growing? It's almost as if you're friends, but you're acquaintances, not friends. You're not actually bosom buddies or besties. You're just there. Nope. You already know this. You're not denying it. Libra says, I'm not denying this. This isn't working. This isn't working out. There's no actual equal give and take here. This isn't balancing out on both sides of the fence. You're not denying it. You're not avoiding it. You're not hiding from it. You're just within yourself trying to figure out, why don't they want me? Or why isn't this working out? Let's go that route. Why isn't this working out? Why isn't this working out? Why isn't this working out? From Libra's standpoint, why isn't this working out? Energetically, tell me something. Oh, because somebody in this prefers to be single. Somebody in this prefers to be single. You already know this. So some of you may have gone through a divorce or a separation, or you may be dealing with somebody that's going through a divorce or a separation. It's not working out. I mean, you could be dealing with another Libra, a Taurus. Everybody's out here. You already know the truth here, and you're just trying to stay calm and heal your heart space here. But you're saying this person they either withdrew their love, or they don't want to deal with love. You're saying you already know this, that this person doesn't want your love, or they're not investing in love. They'd rather be single. So that's why you're trying to hold the relationship together, because this person is more independent, single, and free than anything. This person enjoys their freedom. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're trying to come together in a relationship and you're the one trying to hold the relationship or the marriage or the connection together, you're both single here. You're both single, independent, and free. You're both free from each other. So you probably live independently of each other if you're living together or married. Do your own thing. And if you're dating, it's not, you're not bonding. It's not bonding. So let's see where this is headed, where you're headed. Okay. Well, you're in a little bit of emotional confusion about what to do long term. So you're trying to make some decisions, but you haven't made final decisions just yet in regards to this connection. Yeah. There's a lot of hermiting going on. Just trying to figure out what to do, which way to go. And you're working through some trust issues right now. Okay. And I believe that's because you're like, I just don't know what to do. Maybe you spent so much time in this that you're just, I'd rather be quiet. I'd rather be on my own than have to deal with any kind of fighting or arguing. There could have been a lot of fighting and arguing in the past. Something about this communication is not right, though. I do see that you spend time with this person. Bare basic minimum cooperation. So you're confused about what are my options long term? Where do I go long term? You're really just trying to allow yourself to be guided, like letting the universe guide you, just trying to allow things to work out for you in the best way possible. You're not trying to force this. You're really thinking, and you're really reclaiming your energy and trying to do some deeper healing, which is great. But you got some trust issues because this person doesn't want to interact. They would rather be independent of you. Tell me about the communication. Fred, tell me about the communication. Fred is the universe spirit here on all of my channels. Fred is the universe. My connection to the universe. Fred, tell me about this communication breakdown. There's like major communication issues here. What is this? This person doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. So, again, they are saying they don't want to take a leap of faith. They don't want to balance things out. They'll be friends with you or barely cooperate, but they don't want to deal with, love doesn't make them happy. They don't want to connect. So this person has already told you they don't want to be in a connection. This person doesn't deal with love, or they don't want to deal with it with you. So that's why you're independent of each other. So there has been a conversation at some point where this person has basically told you they don't want more. Let's just keep it superficial or light or just friends. Basic connection. They've already told you. This is a conversation that has happened. This person may have told you that they're not going all in. Like, we can be in a connection, but I'm not going all in. I'm not looking for love. I'm not interested in love. I'm not interested in a full-on connection. And this could have even been a rebuild at some point for some of you. Like y'all could be friends, but that's it. It's very superficial. And that sucks because you feel the soul bond. You feel the connection is deeper than that. That sucks. So you feel a deeper connection, and this person doesn't want to deepen the connection. So you have to hide how you feel. You have to keep your voice quiet. You have to reserve yourself or pull your energy back. You're not allowed to fully express yourself in this connection. You have to show up as you're both independent, single, and free. Well, that causes you a lot of pain because this person doesn't want to meet you in the middle. They do not want to meet you where you're at. That's why this isn't getting on the same page. Maybe you're just friends. You feel something deeper there. Some of you may have been lovers, and that is all. But you're feeling a deeper connection, and you felt it for quite some time, but nothing is improving. Nothing is growing. And at some point, there was a conversation where this person has at some point told you point blank, I don't want love, or I don't love you, or love doesn't make me happy, or this connection doesn't make me happy. Something along those lines. Relationships, I'm not interested, but we could be friends, or we could be lovers, but that's it. Secret lovers for some of you? I don't know. Yeah, I need more. I just need guidance for my Libras right now at this point. What could be an Aquarius. So healing from this is where you're at right now. Okay. All right. So this is what's got to happen, and this is what the big deal is here is this could have been a challenge for a long time in relationships or in this relationship. You may have accepted the challenge to fix this person or to heal this connection. This connection is over. And it's like you're the one that has to realize that this isn't going anywhere. There's no action being taken. This is possibly a friends with benefits that's not growing anywhere for some of you. Or this is, it's too turbulent, on again, off again. And in this energy, what needs to be healed is, well, you need to know your worth and that you're worthy of so much more than this. That's the challenge you're being faced with. Some of you may consider this a karmic challenge. This has been an eye-opening connection for you in many ways. And possibly this right here is eye-opening for you, where you're the one that's being challenged with the growth here. You're the one that's got to know when to say when. It looks like this has already been over, but you're still relating with this person or still being friends with this person. So let's take an example here. You dated this person for years and it never grew anywhere, or you were married to this person and it ended in divorce, separation, whatever. You're holding on to the idea, the thought that it could be more, like this is a relationship, or this is going to be marriage someday. It's going to go somewhere. But they've already told you their stipulations. We can be friends, or we can be friends with benefits, but that's all. Because I'm not interested in love, or I'm not interested in a relationship or renewing a relationship with you. Take it how it resonates. It may or may not resonate. That's okay. But the challenge is on you to realize that part of your healing is not putting energy into this. Not causing yourself any more conflict, and learning how to love and respect yourself and know that you deserve so much better than this. If you're dealing with a situation where a relationship has been over, but you're still getting back together for sex or whatever, or you're having dinner together, you're hanging out like your friends and things like that, but nothing is growing or improving, and you're still hanging on to or holding on to the idea that it's going to be more, they've already told you they don't want more. They've point blank told you the honest truth. This doesn't make them happy. They're not interested. So you may have a lot of confusion about, what am I doing here? Where am I headed long term? There's a little bit of confusion here. Then that would confuse me too. Like you still want to hang out with me, you still want to be my friend, you still want to have sex with me or be my lover, but you don't want to be in love, and you don't want to love me, or you don't want to be in a relationship with me. You just want to hang out with me? Yeah. For a lot of you, you're not seeing the truth in the situation. That's a little manipulative. And some of you are being taken advantage of for some way. Some of you, it could be for money. Boom. Some of you, it could be financially. Because it damn sure isn't long-term love. That's the conflict and the tension here. It's a manipulation. It's very manipulative. That is the clarity that you need to see. It's like you already know it, but you refuse to see it. So if this is a reading that is resonate for most of you, you're holding on to something, wanting it to be more, and that more is not happening. You're not being treated well. They're not putting any effort in. They're barely showing up. There's no communication. There's no action being taken moving forward. There's a lot of tension in the energy, and you're confused because you want something more with this person. And they're still just hanging on for some reason. Again, some of you it could be for sex. Some of you it could be for money. But you already know the truth. You just don't want to see the truth. And a lot of times people tell us exactly what they want from us, which this person was honest about what they wanted or did not want. You didn't want to believe it. You wanted to take on this challenge to either fix this person or fix this relationship. Thanks, Fred. Or fix this relationship. And they don't think there's anything wrong with it because they're gaining something from it. So a lot of times we don't want to see the truth that this person is blocked. They're very standoffish. They're very stubborn. They don't want anything more than basic connection. They won't allow it to grow into anything more. So what they're gaining from you, whether it be friends with benefits or, a sexual connection or a situation where they're getting money from you somehow, there's a benefit there for them. This may not resonate with a whole bunch of you, but it's causing you confusion because you don't want to see the truth, although you know the truth. They told you the truth. So a lot of times in these friends with benefit situations, or we feel like we've been played or we're being played by somebody, we just need to realize that what did they say to us? And instead of ignoring what they've told us and trying to get what we want from a situation, which you're wanting a Four of Wands, you're wanting a real relationship. They've already told you what they want. You just didn't listen, or you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to believe it. And that's where the problem lies. That's all that needs to happen here. Because once you realize what they said, what they've told you, point blank period, they told you they didn't want more. They told you exactly what they wanted from a connection. That's it. That's all. Nothing more. Then it's your choice to actually review it and decide what to do with it. Are you going to continue to be played by this person? Are you going to continue to be taken advantage of by this person? Or are you going to continue to allow yourself to be in a relationship that's not a relationship at all? That's up to you. It's a relationship that's not a relationship at all. Ugh. And that is on you to heal, to see, to review before you can start manifesting new things. Because your energy is wanting to move on. You're wanting to progress. You're wanting a relationship. Your energy is ready to progress somewhere, some way, somehow. But it is not in this relationship. That's not a relationship at all. Okay. So, what's making you unhappy, and it's what's keeping you emotionally stagnant, is that you're failing to see the truth that this is not a relationship. It's that the relationship is over, or that it's not a relationship at all. Four of Wands reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, Nine of Cups reverse. You're not happy. But you're not happy. Okay. But you're not seeing the truth, or you're not speaking the truth. This relationship is over, or it's not a relationship at all. And it's like you're just trying to keep it together, hold it together. But there's no bonding, there's no blending, there's no balance, there's no fun, there's no enjoyment. Some of you might not even be having sexual interactions. Some of you, that's all you're having. But please don't hold on to a connection just because you think this person's a soulmate or a twin flame, because that can get you stuck. That's why people romanticize. They romanticize twin flames and soulmates all day long instead of looking at how the person is showing up. How do they show up in the relationship? What are your benefits in the relationship? Who's benefiting more? Who's doing more? Looks like you are holding the relationship up, wanting it to be more, when they've already told you the deal. You can't be manipulated by somebody if they've already told you the truth. They told you the truth about what they want, and you're just delusional or don't want to see the truth. A lot of times we hold on to that dream. We want what we want. And that is all we want to see. Instead of looking at what's really going on in the situation or what somebody has told us. This is like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in love. I don't want to deepen a connection. I don't want a relationship at all. I never want to be married. I never want to be in love. Or I'm no longer in love with you, blah, blah, blah. But you still stay together because of what you want, instead of going, oh shit, this person's already told me exactly what they want from me. They've already told me they don't want me. And this was a hard one to read today, but you're failing to see the truth in this connection. And that truth may be what sets you free to a new soulmate or a new love connection. But you're still holding on to this one for now. You're already saying energetically, There's the breakup. There's the heartache. Your energy is wanting to move forward by yourself. Your energy is pushing forward slowly but surely. So, do you need to shut down a cycle with this person? Do you need to realize that this isn't going anywhere? This person has already told you what they want. So review that and then make your decision from there. Your energy wants forward movement. You want a real relationship. For most of you, this isn't it. It's not balancing out. There's no effort. And there's definitely no bonding or blending of the love cups. Them's the words, them's messages. That's what I got for you today. I hope this helped in some way, shape, or form. Don't forget to ask yourself, what did they say they wanted or didn't want? Because they were telling you the truth. You just didn't believe them, or you didn't want to hear it. We do that. When we see stars, or we see, we love somebody, or, we think they're sexy or they're gorgeous, and our ego gets ahead of us. Sometimes our heart. But once you sit back and you reflect on it, it'll help you in your quiet times. What did they say? Because they were being honest when they told you. Now you just need to listen and take action accordingly, or not. That's what I got for you. Until next time, I love you all. Namaste.